And it's the Marty and Gus show, saying hello to you. We've been working out. We're at the gym, getting our abs.
Yeah, that's hot bod, man.
Yeah, man, I've been working out.
Sit-ups. Like that placement.
Pump and iron.
Beach body.
There you go.
Improvisation.
Good as that. Alright, done.
You don't like the look
Magic,
of that, wouldn't you?
transformation. How about that?
It's the Marty and Gus show.
And Gus show, working out, doing our gym workouts, pump and iron, low carb, low food, pretty much breathing area, breathing air, and drinking
Was that
water.
low food? Low carb, no food.
No food diet.
Yeah. I've got to. It's like I have to get close to you all the time, mate. I don't know what it is. Yeah.
I don't know. I'll go back.
You take up the stage. But,
yeah, because I'm larger than life.
Well, it's like well known if you're an Australian AFL watcher, Plugger Lockett, who he was playing in the Australian Football League for Sydney Swans a number of years ago, and since his retirement, he stacked on the weight. And then they found him at one of the big events, one of those, nomination sort of things, a bit like the Academy Awards for footballers. And he was there, he was very slim, lithe, there's a word, lithe, and tight.
What was the secret? Just don't eat.
No, that's it, you've stolen it, that's it. I asked him, what's the secret? And he goes, don't eat.
That's it?
That's it, that was the secret, don't eat.
Don't eat.
And that's the diet that I think we should put out, the don't eat diet, because really air is the best thing for you.
Just breathe air.
It's very, very hard to get it. I love the body, mate. That's the don't eat look body. That was...
Let's get that. We've got that out of the way.
I don't know. I was going to talk about... what are we going to
aren't you doing a movie review?
Yeah, we're doing movie reviews.
Come on.
Well, hey, we should also say, hey, it was this week, and maybe by the time this comes out there, probably about 2 weeks, good old Kirk Douglas has passed on at the good old age of 103.
Man.
And I'm sure there's many movie tributes that are going to be going on for some time, because I didn't make up the word. I think we spoke about it the last time. I think that was out of a couple of movies. Obviously, the main one, Spartacus. I am Spartacus. And so tribute to Kirk Douglas, 103. Geez, that's pretty good going.
See, he had a charmed life. You got to say that.
Oh,
and, no, hang on. You have to say. Obviously, well, I'm guessing he's in heaven.
Well, he was. I don't know.
But he also lived.
Yeah, but did you read the Ragmans Son?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay, so we've both read it, and you changed life. Is that where it's gone? Couldn't remember. Okay, where did this book go? I had.
I bought it.
Yeah. Okay, that was it. I gave it to you to read, and he had a charmed life. But he was. I'm trying to think of his. Not Milosh. What was his? Milosevic. No, not Milosevic. He had he's a Jewish boy, and it's definitely not Douglas. Kirk Douglas. Do you remember his name? I'll look it up again, but it was something.
Wasn't it Goldberg or something?
No, it's something Milosh or something, and I can't think what it was. But anyway, look, I don't know if it's a charmed life. He definitely did it hard, but then I think he had a lot of. You like to use it. It's interesting.
Well, you can't tell me he's had a hard life.
No.
Come on, seriously.
No, I didn't say it a hard. Well, you didn't let me finish.
Okay.
The usual. I don't know. I've got to remember from the story, but he had to. He immigrated, I believe, with his parents, but and then made it through those times with MGM, Metro Goldwyn Mayer. But no, I was going to say that he was deemed a womanizer. Now, but I'm thinking to myself, is that a bit of a sexist term? Because is there a such thing as a manizer, a womanizer? But anyway,
that is sexist.
I won't mention it again.
And you can't be sexist.
Yeah, but anyway, so look,
it's wrong.
Definitely
wrong.
Definitely an interesting life, and vivid, and had quite a few children. I think even and one of them, that's Michael Douglas's. No, trying to remember now. One of them passed away, but yeah, there's certainly got a few children he's left around. But anyway, I was going to talk about a movie that I watched the other day. It's 2019, so it's very recently released, called Drunk Parents, which is quite funny because it was the bringing back together of Alec Baldwin, who is a great actor in 30 Rock, and Salma Hayek.
That reminds me of last night.
Salma Hayek, who was in 30 Rock as well. And look, I've got to it was a good movie. It was interesting. It was about them sending their daughter off to college.
I actually lived the movie last night.
Yeah, okay. You can live a movie in a moment.
No, I was a drunk parent last night.
You're a drunk parent, okay.
That's what I'm saying. I lived the movie last night.
Well,
go on.
Yeah. Well, it was an interesting movie because it starts out and they send their daughter off to college, and then there's a realization that the repo man's coming, and this is quite scary because you never know when that sort of stuff's happening. And he explained the story that he was running a medical company, but it didn't quite work, and then all of a sudden, all their furniture's out the front lawn, and they're trying to sell them, but.
I hate that feeling.
Alec Baldwin was, taking the mickey out of everybody, but it was quite comical at times and funny. And then he's looking after the neighbour's house next door, and the guy is living overseas and looking after them. They decide that maybe they'll put this guy's house and rent it out on Airbnb, and people come along and rent it, and all sorts of ridiculous things happen in their whole process. So it was a good movie. I don't want to give away too much because there's some good laughs in it. There's also
that means you can't really analyse it if you can't give it away.
Oh, it was funny. Analysing this is saying that it was at least I would give it at least 3.5 to 4 out of 5 to start. It was comical. Alec Baldwin at his best. He's a classic character and interesting to find out about. Very funny man when he does impersonations of people, particularly Jack Nicholson when. In that movie, which I think is called The Piano, where Jack Nicholson wants a sandwich and he orders it, and I can't do it. Maybe I'll put the clip in. But there's a movie I've told you about this many times. Remember the movies that time, and he basically but Alec Baldwin does a great impersonation of him and many.
What's
people.
It called?
So it's called Drunk Parents.
Drunk Parents,
and it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. Yeah. Anything you have to say about life?
Really, I don't know anything about that movie.
We're going off track. But anyway, so we've covered off on the movies, which I thought was a great thing. And see it if you can. It's on Netflix. I hope Netflix send us a bit more cash our way from time to time. Mentionable, if ever.
Well, but, I have to say, I've cancelled my subscription to Netflix because I can only see, Cliffhanger, like 30 times. Is 31's enough?
Is he still hanging on? Yeah,
but it's a great scene.
That was all green screen. Like, Slyvester Stallione was
no,
scared of heights.
Yes, it was. But still, he had to swing. Can you swing from ropes like that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, but he was a muscle man.
Well, you could have just started the episode.
He was a muscle man, yeah. No, that was yesterday's episode.
Oh, was it?
He was pretty muscly in his time and built up. And I think that was part of his own, Rocky Sylvester Stallone sort of wanted to live that life because he'd written the story and then became that and whatever else he was in. Rocky 1, Rocky 2, Rocky 3. Cliffhanger was after? Was Cliffhanger after his
Rockies?
No, after his war movies.
Rambo.
Rambo.
Yeah, well, it was.
I think
in
it was
between because there was the first one was in the 70s.
But the thing is, I would wonder if you could go. Did you understand?
Disrespecting Stallone.
He's respected like that.
No,
that was the way he spoke. I've seen him in interviews. He's a very intelligent man.
Completely, totally. He's underrated in terms of intelligence.
I think
he wrote Rocky, he directed it, he put the funds together.
I'm not sure he had what would you call it? It's just maybe a Bronx accent, but he had a little bit of a speech impediment, didn't he?
No, but that was the role that he played.
Oh, okay. But I've seen him interviewed, and he has that like he's got marbles in his mouth, the mumbles.
Yeah, okay.
He does mumble. Yeah, and he has an interesting history. He one of his first movies was a porn movie. Did you know that?
No.
Oh, there you go. He did a porn movie first because he's trying to make money.
Actually, I think I heard about that.
No, I haven't seen it, but definitely heard about it.
I don't like to talk about porn because they're making it part of everyday life. Porn. I mean, porn really is just an abomination. Really.
Are you asking for a comment? Well,
yeah,
it's become
I'm waiting for you to respond.
It's become, I guess, more socially acceptable to talk about, just like
but there's an agenda there. Now in movies now, there's some sort of commentary or,
Well, I think, is there a word? They've pornised life. I think the reality is that those people that have come out like the Kardashians, she did a porn movie. Paris Hilton did a porn movie. Was it to the
they're legitimising the whole thing.
Well, they are. Look at poor old years ago Rob Lowe when he did the movie. He was outed. He wasn't in the movies for probably 10 to 15 years when he did his little stunt, and it wasn't really any.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Well, Rob Lowe did a.
Did he go as low as he could?
Yeah, well, I think he did. It was similar to what you were telling us about those guys did of their friends, and they each showed the movies of their respectives at the time. And so Rob Lowe did a movie like that got out.
I couldn't believe that happened.
And I can't remember if it was the 90s, and he was outed for so long. But now, if you do a porn movie, you're basically back in. You're in the scene.
You're a star now.
You're a star.
And what are they doing? They're just demeaning the sexual act.
Yeah, well...
What's that about?
But anyway. All right, well, I think... that was some idle chatter, I think, again.
Pretty much, but that's what we do.
So, well, perhaps we do. But, okay, you got anything else to say? You're going to sign off at this point?
Like, subscribe, and do all that stuff.
All right.
How about that?
See you again.
Next time.